So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're gonna farm focus. Now you can farm focus in many different ways. You can run Bladestorm Ash on Draco, you can run Neja on Draco, or Ember on Draco, you can run Shinporais Mag on Cerberus, or simply do long endless runs. However, if you're not in a pre-made party, the chances of encountering another Bladestorm Ash on Draco or Shieldporais Mag on Cerberus are pretty high, and if that happens, well, you're not gonna get much focus. So I'm going to show you a solo farming method, which is hands down the fastest way of getting focus. If you're running an XP booster or an affinity booster, as it's called in the game, you'll be done in about 13 to 15 minutes, and if you're not running one, it will take sort of 25 to 30 minutes. So the first thing we're going to need is a stealth frame, and in this footage I'm using a 0 Forma Loki. And he is modded for sprint speed and power duration. The second thing we're gonna need is a good melee weapon that can one-shot Grineer units that are around level 40-ish from stealth. And personally, I would recommend the Redeemer modded for full-on damage and attack speed. Then we're gonna put lenses on both the stealth frame and the melee weapon. And if it's possible, put greater lenses there. And we're gonna do this because focus is calculated from affinity, and when you kill something with a weapon, 50% of the affinity will go to the weapon and 50% of it will go to the frame. So if you only put it on a frame or a weapon and not the other one, you're only gonna get 50% of the focus. Now the mission we're gonna do is the Albedo Deception mission on Ceres. And this is very important because in deception missions, enemies will spawn indefinitely. So once you get into the mission, all you want to do is run around in stealth and chain stealth kills for as long as possible. Because at full stealth kill combo, you will be getting 500% extra affinity for each stealth kill you do. And this is why you'll be able to max your focus in under 30 minutes if you're not running a booster. Now it's very important that if you alert some units, you leave them alone and you don't kill them, because if you kill a unit that's alerted, you will lose your stealth combo and you will have to build it back up. Luckily though, it's very easy to recognize an alerted Grineer unit. Units like Lancers, Heavy Gunners and Commanders will assume a battle stance. They will spread their legs out, they will start walking slower, and they will raise their weapon. Units like Butchers and Scorpions will also assume a battle stance, but this time they will start moving faster. And finally we have the Shield Lancers, and it's actually pretty hard to recognize if they're alerted or not, because all they will do is put their right hand on top of their shield rather than resting it on their side. Now if you're not sure whether or not an enemy unit is alerted or not, you can always walk up behind them and see if you get the prompt for a stealth finisher. If you don't, leave them alone. Now let's talk about the Redeemer for a bit, because I think it's the best weapon for this kind of farming. First of all, you don't have to get up close to the enemy. You can pick them off from distance, which saves a lot of time, and if you're smart, you can kill like 6 or 7 units with one charge attack thanks to the punch through. Another good thing about the punch through is if you hit a Lancer's shield with any other melee weapon, he will simply block it and he will become alerted. With the Redeemer, you will blast right through the shield and kill him. But most importantly, since you don't have to get up close to the enemies, you are not risking bumping into them and alerting them right before you kill them, so you lose your melee combo. So my weapon of choice for this type of farming is definitely the Redeemer. Now the good thing about this deception mission is that once you either get bored or you get enough focus, all you have to do is put the data mass into the terminal and leg it to the extraction. Now, just as a demonstration that this actually works and you're gonna get a lot of focus, I've set up a 10-minute timer on Google and I've let it run while I was recording. And the timer will go off right about now. So basically all I did while recording this clip was run around and stealth kill dudes for as long as possible. Once the timer went off, I went straight to the terminal and I've put in the data mass without killing a single unit, and I've legged it to the extraction. And here are the results. So in 10 minutes with an affinity booster running and greater lenses on both Loki and Redeemer, I got 65,000 focus. And in my honest opinion, I think that's pretty damn good. Now, before I end the video, I would like to thank Mr. Blackheart651 for the amazing Angst Noggle statue. It's awesome, I love it, so thank you, dude. And that's pretty much it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.